when can I start watching? It looks like I've got maybe a 10-second delay still. It's not the best, is it? Yeah, I can't seem to do anything about this. It's a silent RPG game you've been looking at. Alright. The stream didn't crash, I just ended it to try and fix the issues. It's fine. It's fine. I'm hoping I've not just scared off everyone who's watching. That would be quite disappointing. Reroll them. Extra life, definitely. And yeah, I don't want personal plasma beam, I'll leave that one be. From here, let's make ourselves some fun wands. Yeah, if all of you in the chat, let me know. Has this fixed it at all, or is it still completely broken? Because I'm really hoping it's fixed it. I really wanted to fix the stream. If it hasn't, I won't have any idea what I could do to try and fix it. Thankfully, I am just editing my wands, so there's nothing too exciting going on. If this has just completely ruined the stream even more. I feel bad chucking away all these tentacles. Yeah, have you all managed to get back in fine enough? Like, someone please let me know. I'm worried I've ruined this. Like, my stream thinks I'm live. Is it working? Hello? Can any of you hear me? Okay, it's working for... Okay, thank God it's working for some of you. I was truly worried there, it just crashed the stream. Yeah, what I did was I ended the stream in my streaming software, then I started streaming again, under the hopes that somehow that would be enough of a jank workaround method to somehow fix it. I'd imagine it didn't really fix much, if anything, but I mean, that's fine, that's fine. Let me know if it's working any better. If it's not, I will just close my door and assume the stream's not being happy today. Okay, now we've got the duck wand. Can you make it better? Yes, there we go. Duck laser wand, we can now dig. Let's make our way back to the surface. Earthquake, what are you doing? You're having a stroke. Really cool game, can we play with Discord? It's like... Okay, that makes sense. So it's a bit like a social deduction game, a bit like if you've heard of it, Betrayal at House on the Hill. Is it kinda like that then? Because that's a good game which I've been meaning to play for a while, and a friend does have, in fact one of my flatmates has it in fact, so I should play that at some point. They're up to 6-second delay-ish. It's better than the 10 seconds you had before. I've mildly fixed it. I hope. I really hope. This could horribly mess with the VOD, by the way. I don't know how they're going to do it. For you, the delay was almost nothing. Yuke's putting a test to time it for himself. Ah, I found extra health. Look at this. Like 2 seconds. 10 seconds is fine. Like 8 seconds. Yeah, that seems doable. I don't know what was going on with that. Maybe it's because I had the game running when I started the stream. Usually I start the game, well, just I have everything on my desktop muted. Could have been something like that. I really don't know what makes Twitch work and not work. I can only make like vague assumptions. Things seem to be working fine. I'm no longer able to catch and fire, it's my major concern now dealt with. Chain spell, I like the idea of, but Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Chain Bolt could be an interesting one. Yes, Bezos is greedy. He went to space because, I mean, he had nothing else to do with his money. Arguably, it is better than him just hoarding his wealth, so I won't complain. But then we've got a bomb quack and an actual quack. Thank you very much, Chip. That's lovely. Ooh. That is an interesting one. It's not something I'd be wanting this time, but... Wait, Bezos is suing the government. How? Why? Does he not have enough money as is? What's he suing them for? Get the lunar lander contract. What? I'm so confused. Half damage for Alchemist. Yeah, but I'm already dealing so much damage in a single shot. I'm using Triplicate Bolt currently, because the projectile duplication thing just makes that insanely powerful, especially with the extra damage per projectile I've currently got going. So currently I think I'm fine against Alchemists. I think I should be fine against all the bosses as far as I'm aware. Contracts. Okay. You want to like do mining on the moon? Because, I mean, there's a lot of asteroids that hit the moon, but I wouldn't have thought any of it would be particularly like valuable stuff in those. That's asteroid or meteorite, I don't know what the difference is. I know there is some difference there. I don't know my specifics. Yeah, like a bunch of comets or asteroids or meteoroids, whichever it decides it's supposed to be called, just hit the moon regularly. Origin lost SpaceX, okay. Okay. That's interesting, I guess. I mean, I can see why he'd be a bit annoyed. I don't see why he's suing. Is this just like your American culture of suing everything? Because I don't know quite how bad it is, but from what I've heard, yeah, like, you can sue about anything in America. As long as it lives and breathes, or it's a form of company or organisation, you can sue it. Wasn't chosen to only been in space for 4 minutes. I mean, yeah, he was barely in space. Oh god, that was turned into acid. That could have ended horrifically right there. I didn't notice that was coming up, and that happens immediately. Oh god, yeah, I'm lucky right now to be alive. Thankfully, I have little ghosts to heal me up. Like, got you, Fuke, you, Jin, and you, Second Mark, all just healing me up. That's fine. I'm sure I'll survive. But yeah, homing was a good decision if you're triple bolts. This seems to be going very nicely. That's more acid there, isn't it? Yeah, I should be more careful. Just acid down there. I don't know where it came from, but I'll just leave it be. Just hide here for a second. Let my ghosts try and heal me, I guess. Are they going to heal me? Ghosts? By like rage ghosts? Why are they not healing me? Okay, now they're healing me. I'm confused why they weren't healing me for a second. Oh god, cheese. Okay, that's fine. Cheese is fine. It'd certainly be a lot worse. It just caught me by surprise. Oh god. Berserk make ghosts not heal you. Yeah, but I didn't see the effect of Berserk on the side. I was really confused there for a minute. I saw the particle effects, and assumed that was what's going on, but I'm still seeing the particle effects. I'm a bit confused. but sure. Sure. I'll take your word for it, I was berserk possibly. I don't know, it's really bad CGI from what I've heard. I've not watched it myself, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. This is going fine. Still haven't found much more in the way of extra health. That's an awful lot of those guys as well. That's actually quite worrying. I'll go over to this. This is more reliable currently. Homing, please murder them. Random potion, that looks to be terrible. He did, however, not have that land anywhere near me, so I can't say for certain. Okay, this is a lot of fire, you need to remember though, fire is fine. You can jump into fire without any real concern. It's just like real life. Don't do that in real life. Don't take my advice seriously, please. I don't want Twitch holding me liable for anything. Okay, let's go up here. There to be something somewhere. You know, I'm just gonna eat people. There we go. Just eat people. It's a perfect plan. Could possibly go wrong. You've got to love Noita runs where you are just going around eating people. It's the weirdest thing. Where do you have acids coming from? I swear it's from blood or something. I don't bleed anymore. Or I do, it's just not blood, it's oil. I am America's wet dream. That is a weird thing to say. I'm not going to say that ever again, I don't think. Why the hell is that something which came to mind to say? It worries me. Anyway, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, this is great. I'm not dead. You just have to annoy yourself with viewers. Well, you'll just have to go back into VOD to clip it some other time then. Also, diamond into gunpowder? I think that's something that happened once. That guy over there worries me. He's not killable. Why is he in the vault? How do you get him? You don't, do you? Not without venomous curse. Yeah, you didn't have to tell me to run. I thought I'd try. Worst case scenario, chaotic polymorphine. Just throw a bit of that in him, it'll be fine. There was electricity going through there a second ago. So run a different way. It's fine. We're doing perfectly well. I'm not going to die a horrific death. I keep saying it to myself. That's how it works. Healed by all damage types except slice. Does that mean venomous? There's another one. Does that mean venomous curse does slice damage? Because I've killed them with venomous curse before. Or maybe venomous curse is its own unique type of damage. It's hard to really say. Venomous curse is a weird one. All I know is there's more health in there. And up here. You apparently missed a bunch of health around here. Glad I've doubled back in myself. Should be curse damage, which is not blockable. Alright. I need something to use then against them people, because if they've just appeared randomly, it greatly worries me. They should not be randomly appearing in any floor, except from the Leaky Cave, I'm fairly certain. Even more max health. Look at this! I can even eat the man who's shooting me. This is lovely. Also, I should maybe just go up a floor. Ah, hello Augur of Doom. See you in the chat. Good to see you. We've got the same run going from last week. Currently just looking around for health, because God knows I'm gonna need it. Ah, I'm doing fine, Augur of Doom. How about yourself? You faring any better this week? Because you've been going through some stuff recently, if I'm remembering correctly. Just wanted to make sure you're doing fine. Yeah. Okay, good to hear you're doing fine. As I've said before, like, if you do want to just talk to anyone about it, feel free to send me a message on Discord or over Twitch, and I'm happy to just have a chat. It's all good. I want to try and be there for people that come by to streams. Even if I don't really know you myself too well, like, I still want to try and be friendly. Very good at having a chat. I mean, yeah, I will happily talk about anything. Yeah, just earlier today. I mean, I was wondering why there was extra hands in there, because it did worry me that either A, you had 4 arms, or B, like, you had someone actively holding down the cat, but no, it turned out to put sunglasses on the cat, you weren't doing anything even vaguely worrying. Just your 4 arms, oh dear. I don't have a flame one, do I? Also, the homunculi are drowning. I should try and save them. Come on, homunculi, there we go. Let's see. Did I leave the extra health in this? Can't remember if I did. I want to say yes, I left the health top up. Because I've left a lot of them. I've had all these lively concoction potions just heal myself up. So I've definitely left a few. Just to have 5 of a photo cost you an arm. Oh dear. At least it didn't cost you a leg as well. That could have been worse. Nothing much worse than it costing you an arm and a leg. Also, I can't edit my bonds in here. Neutralise spells. Well, I guess I just wait, because I need to dig up. Yeah, I need to maybe specify a wand just for Wormblood. What would I do? Fireball, Orbital, around maybe Summon Tentacle? That would get you a lot of Wormblood, I'd imagine. That might be an idea. But, yeah, that's an amazing idea. I'm going to do that as soon as I get up to next Holy Mountain. Try spells worn off. Their legs for a slice of pepperoni. I mean, yeah, I'd probably do that as well. I'll be honest with you. But if I don't have legs, that just justifies me not going outside all that much more. Not that I dislike going outside, it's just I like having the excuse there. Anyway, do we look for health upgrades in this floor? I don't think we've looked around it too much just yet. This is a picture of a slave. Well, I see there's some like debates going on in the chat of the value of leg versus like pepperoni. It's an odd like debate to be having, but I mean I'm not going to question it. It's Twitch chat, they do what they will. That's a fair amount of gold I've got now. Pepperoni greater than legs. Yeah, that's just basic mathematics at that point. Like, that's this kind of stuff they don't teach you in school. White t-shirt for cosplay, getting genuine into your skin. Oh dear. That's quite pale. Like, I'm fairly pale myself, but I'm not that bad. Street bad. Oh no. Back in. You can't just call yourself Casper Ghost. I'm sure that's copyrighted, you're not allowed to do that. But is it copyrighted? I'd imagine it is, but I actually know who owned the copyright. I want to say it was Warner Bros. Did Casper? I genuinely, I'm not sure. Who was it? You don't tan. You've never felt so tan, have you? Sorry, misread that. I mean, I tan decently when I do go outside. Like, I don't get sunburned easily or anything. Your mum refuses to drive you simply because you're that pale you're going to distract her. That is truly just love at its finest. Tanners. Yeah, fair enough. One of the perks that comes with being a ginger, like I've got a friend who's a ginger. They don't tan, they just burn horrifically if they go outside. Aren't freckles permanent tan spots? I mean, I want to say no. That doesn't sound right to me. But I'm not going to outright disagree. Also, I should be eating people, shouldn't I? Keep forgetting about that. Let's eat some slime as well. Delicious, delicious slime. Very filling, and not very nutritious, but I'll eat it. Some through handful of sunshine at you. How do you throw sunshine at someone? Like, do you get a handful of it? Just you trap it between two mirrors, maybe. God, you highlighted your message, Fuke, simply to tell me to eat stuff. It's the only time I get a pocket full. I mean, arguably, you can try and trap light in a box. It's like Schrodinger's cat. Either the light's there, or it's not. Like, I mean, is that the same thing? Is that arguably you trapped light in a box? Is it a 50-50 split? Maybe it's trapped, maybe it isn't. I mean, I'm hardly a scientist, I wouldn't be able to tell you. You're trapped light in a box. Say, oh, full of sunshine. Yeah, fair enough, Hugh. I'll let you do that. I'm hardly one to say you're not allowed to use your silly wee phrases. Anyway, back to doing Noita. I'm just going around murdering and eating things while looking for health. But I'm not doing as much eating as I should be. Oh, the game crashed. The game has crashed. Oh no. Oh no. Noita. Well. Fingers crossed, this restores. Sometimes when it does restore, it's not the happiest about it. The world can experience a few issues. Okay, it seems fine. I don't know quite whereabouts I am, but there's things that I'm murdering and things I can eat, so I'd say it's fine enough. Certainly not too bad. I'm really getting fed up with this particle effect, or not particle effect, like filter on the camera. Well done for making good order. Joke. Oh yeah, is that Clint Eastwood, the song? I'm fairly certain you mentioned. I wasn't paying attention, my game crashed. I think it's Clint Eastwood's song, isn't it? I'm stuck in the train, let me out please. Gorillas are good. I definitely prefer their older music to their newer stuff, but it's very different music. I've not listened to a lot of their newer stuff, so it might have just been a case of me finding a few of their songs I wasn't so keen on out of their newer stuff. There's still plenty of good things. So bad now, punish yourself with sunlight. I mean, I've got a window just there. It is vaguely sunny. Plastic Beach better than any other album. Yeah, I could get behind that. I'm half considering bottling this, but I feel I've got enough. That'd just be excessive at that point, wouldn't it? I don't know the album name, but I do recognise it vaguely, so I'm assuming that's one of the older ones, because I know, like, my dad, my brother and myself used to listen to a fair bit of Gorillaz, like, in the car. I think the most frequent one we'd listen to would be, is it 19 to 2000, but the Soul Child remix of that one. I think that is the one we used to listen to the most. It's a good song, that. I do like it. I still listen to it myself. Car Gorillaz are dangerous. Yeah, it's a good remix. I like it. I haven't listened to the original much though, simply because of that. Like, I prefer the remix just because, I mean, it has nostalgic value to me. So, I can't say if it's necessarily better. In my opinion, though, I do prefer it. Yeah, we're eating plenty of stuff now. This is going brilliantly. Murdering things, eating their flesh. It's a perfect Sunday. This is just like going to church, isn't it? I mean, arguably it is. Like, it's kind of like communion, with them, like, eating the wafers and drinking wine as if it's Jesus' blood. Like, yeah, but this is surprisingly similar to church, actually. You've prayed to Noita before Magic Sky, man. Yeah. I'm not of opinion that there is no God, I'm just of opinion that if there is a God, so long as I'm not being an arsehole, he's gonna be chill enough, or they're gonna be chill enough, or whatever they want to identify as. Spicy Ducks, yeah. It's a lovely vote name. You're gonna be disappointed by what it does. I won't ruin the surprise for you though. If you do enjoy ducks, maybe don't vote for it. And let's just eat a ton of blood. That turned into more like this than I jumped in. Being chill isn't good enough for Skyman, you have to worship him or else. Yeah, that's the part I don't believe. Surely, like, if there is a god out there, all these rules are to stop you from just being an arsehole to, like, the community. For the most part, anyway. A lot of the rules are quite outdated. Like, there's actually an awful lot of outdated rules you could probably look up online from the Bible and various other religious books. Not that I'm bashing at religion. I'm just saying there's a lot people choose to forget about over others, and there's a good reason for it. Oh, they've got a wand. Well, cruel as I have to take it until I get to the next holy mountain, which I guess is up a floor, so I'll take it. I need this. I want this. I don't necessarily need this. This one I also don't necessarily need. I'm gonna say bin this one. That's for Spicy Ducks. Surprisingly similar. Spicy Ducks, since you didn't get it, I will just tell you what it would do. It would spawn in a ton of ducks with bombs strapped to their backs. And then they'd just live for about 5 seconds, then blow up. I mean, no, I'm sticking to the rules I've made for myself. I will take a wand from chat to the next holy mountain. I can always come back to get my wands back if I want. Now, that is entirely within my rule set to do so. Like, all I'd have to do is jump in here, then go back up. I mean, I've never seen it. Like, I'm assuming you weren't talking to me, but wait, is there Midas in here? It's Midas? Whiskey and Wormblood, or that blood and something in here is making Midas, and I don't know what. I really don't know what. But money. I do enjoy money. What on earth's making the Midas though? I really am confused. Eating the meat, I'm sure it's safe to consume. What on earth are you going on about chat? I ignored chat for a second and you're saying you will inform the criminals. What's been happening? You don't break the rules. Yeah. I'm assuming that's a quote from Fairly Odd Parents. The two of you have seen it then. Yeah, that is a pickup line and a half, isn't it? Found raw meat in the middle of a mountain must be safe. Yeah, that's about my thought process, really. I'm just eating more and more. Apparently don't feel like eating more, but I'd have to disagree with you, poor Noita wizard. You do feel like eating more, in fact. And you will. Imagine just how painful and bloated it would be if you eat all this stuff. That'd actually be horrible. Like, that would be a kind of torture in hell to imagine for, like, if you're too gluttonous or something like that. Gluttony is one of the 7 sins. Speaking of the 7 sins, one thing which doesn't get enough, like, acknowledgement at any point in any kind of media is it's not just sins. There are virtues as well, but no one ever pays attention to virtues. Like, I couldn't even name one of them, I'll be honest. I look them up from time to time because I do like knowing this stuff, but yeah, but there's like 7 virtues as well. You know, Daddy Poison Solid, the blood that comes out of bodies in this game is mind-boggling. I think I took extra blood? No, I didn't take extra blood. That's worrying. Patience is a virtue. I think patience is. Your name literally being sin. You got a fair point, don't you, Jin? That's a good point. Yeah, patience I think is one of them. I think charity is another. Is it chastity is one? I don't know. If I looked up on Wikipedia, I could tell you, but I mean, I'm streaming. I'm not going to tab out to look up the 7 virtues. That's not something I'll be doing right now, at the very least. I don't believe in charity. I mean, fair enough. You just not believe in it as a concept, or you just don't partake in it yourself? Because arguably, there's always some kind of ulterior motive to it. Not a single bit, dude. Not even one. Speaking of, that bit goal I said was a thing in the Discord. I mean, I genuinely will if you give me enough money for it. I'm not buying it out of my own pocket, though. Do be warned. I mean, we've got more extra health here. We're up to 509. I think we're doing good. I even bothered looking for that one. I don't think I can be bothered. The real question though is, can I eat sand? Because if I can, I'm going to go to the desert. And I'm going to eat it all. I'll be over time. Your bonus is done. Fair enough. I mean, I could actually set up the bit goal, like, to display on the stream. It's just I don't like having clutter in the stream. That's why I was against having a webcam for so long, but then people convinced me to add one, so here we are. You can now see my face. You have been able to for the last few months, in case you hadn't noticed it was there. You can eat anything if you're brave enough. I mean, in real life, yes. Not in the game. It won't let me eat this ground, sadly. But in real life, I stand by it. Doesn't mean everything in the world is edible though, that is very different. Edible means it needs to have been prepared with the intent of it being eaten. Therefore, the food doesn't need to actually be food, it just needs to be prepared of someone thinking, Yeah, you should be able to eat that, that's fine. For example, medium rare chicken breast. In the bar hitting a man. In the bar hitting a woman. Lovely. Look, you should not be hitting on people. Also, explosive spells adds recoil to my digging wand. What on earth? Never noticed that was a thing. That's fun. Also not exploding, so that's very good. You don't get it back. Oh no. Why has Twitch chat become cursed today? I'm not fond of this. Okay, we're almost, yeah, okay, we've got to 5,000% in terms of eating stuff. Can you get to 10,000? That's my next goal. If I can get to that, I'm going to fight the boss in the orb room. I'm going to assume I can kill them in one shot. You also get your banana pudding concoction for a party. Sounds like a wild party if you're having banana pudding. I've never had banana pudding, I should specify. Alright, I appreciate you dropping by, Wolfiuk. I do appreciate you dropping by. Do remember, if anything important happens, like me dying, I will be sure to let you know. Oh, this takes so long to eat stuff in this. I don't think banana pudding's a euphemism, I think it's just fuke. Like, what I'm imagining is he just gets like some jelly and has an entire unpeeled banana in it. That's my imagining of what banana pudding is cooked by you, Fuke. Chances are it's wrong, that is not at all what you will be making. But I want to assume it is, because that sounds much more fun. Yeah, please don't. Please don't show me that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to prepare. I will just disappear. That's the preparation I'd do. Oh, poison trail. I could eat poison. That'd be cannibalism, seeing my username. I don't think it was. Because my poison name, it's not the most, like, matter-of-fact username or anything. Just there is a chance it may contain poison. Like how that pack of nuts you bought at the shop may contain nuts. Like, it's the same kind of process. Still don't understand that, it's where my username came from, because you get packets of like cashew nuts and stuff, and they say on the packet, may contain nuts. I mean, you'd hope so, wouldn't you? You really would. If it didn't, I'd be quite worried at what I'm buying. Like, it's a terrible origin for a username, but I mean, I still don't get it, and I don't think I ever will. Like, yeah, you need to have allergy advice on your stuff by law, but if it is actually nuts you're buying in a see-through packet, you can see there are nuts. Why do you need to say? Oh, it's a 50-50 split. Will you get your ducks? Again, no ducks. You have been deprived of the ducks you could have had. Do not consume if you're allergic to poison. I mean, it's arguably an allergy that everyone has. Then again, poisons are used in medicine to an extent. Like, it's honestly fine enough. Like, what was it they use in medicines? It's like various numbing agents and stuff like that they use. What else? I'm pretty sure paracetamol, like in large quantities, if it wasn't refined, just 'cause it comes from, is it mold it comes from? I'd imagine that would probably be quite poisonous. E-venom is used as a medicine, is it? Is that like a numbing agent then, I'd imagine? I'd imagine it's not used to just like make people feel like they've been stung by bees. That doesn't really sound like medicine. There's just a guy in there. Never noticed that. For Lyme's disease. Alright, that's an interesting fact. I can deal 3000 damage in a single hit. Interesting, I didn't actually know that. You know, botulism is used for a variety of medicinal purposes. Yeah, it's surprising, like a lot of things are just used for medicine. Also, flamethrower immediately burns up because of the smoke turning into worm blood, so they are completely useless. Meaning if I do something like this, yeah, plenty of worm blood out of that. I then add a second one. Yeah, that's my worm blood wand now made. The origin of barbershop holes and barbers in general. Is there some fun origin story to that? Because I swear there is, but I've completely forgotten it. Also, I've seen what they're voting on. I love that vote. It's one of the best votes. It's actually beneficial if you're powerful enough to defeat it. Like, it's what gave me the duck modifier for this, so I can turn projectiles into ducks. Medicinal practice of bloodletting. Alright. That's vaguely making sense. Anyway, the duck's dead. I apologise, but I now get more ducks. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, don't need that. Lively concoction. Probably don't need this. Lively concoction. I'd say this is quite a good run. This is quite a good run. Don't worry, my projectiles will be ducks. This is now my main wand. You launch ducks. They have a stream behind them. It's just what you all wanted, I'm sure. Anyway, let's make our way out of here. I mean, I'd say the cheese is more of a prominent feature, but sure. Sure. We'll go on about the liquids. I'm sure that's a major concern in the mountain. Anyway, we're going up to... is it the Hisi base we're going up to now? Yes, Hisi base. Should I look for the shop? I don't know if I should bother, honestly. What I should do is fire some of my ducks about. Let them just do their thing. It's standing balls deep in worm blood. Like, the worm blood is of my own creation. I can just make worm blood on demand. Like, this is a truly valuable skill. Speaking of, if we get another mighty duck, I will make the tentacles have ducks on them. But that's needing to be something we wait on for now. I'm just eating my way into a hole. This is a bit worrying. Look, that was on someone's resume. I'm sure you'd want to be hiring them over someone who can't just conjure up worm blood from their wand. Again, that sounds like some kind of horrible yeast infection or something. I don't know how that would happen. I mean, you get blood pudding, like black pudding and stuff. I'm sure it's fine. It's now just sand. That's less exciting than cheese. I shouldn't have complained about the cheese, should I? Like, with cheese courses for your like, how liquid? Like, is it kind of just a stringy mozzarella where it's like freshly out of a toasty maker or something? Or is it like the inside of some really creamy brie, maybe? I've just got like solid cheddar. But how liquid are you thinking? Like, is it very hot cheese, or? I'm quite concerned here. 1% cheese, 99% mountain dew. That is, I'm sure, a brilliant combination. I can't see any flaw with those two things being put together. Taco Bell dispenser. Oh no. I've never been to Taco Bell. I haven't been to America before, but that just makes me want to visit all the more. Like, between that and the frequent shootings, I mean, what more could you want? Should not be mentioning shootings on the stream, that's a bad idea. Twitch won't like me. I retract my statement, Twitch, don't ban me. I promise, I'm a good boy. I think I've fooled it. They're not gonna get me now. Hopefully what's going on about Bezos earlier. Oh no. That's quite worrying. I shouldn't have done that either. Got into physical fight at school because someone tried to steal your badge of blast. I mean, that's quite far to go for a badge of blast, but I mean, I'm not gonna get between you and that. I've not had Mountain Dew before. But have I even seen Mountain Dew in a shop? I don't think I have. Is Mountain Dew in the UK, or is that strictly American and stuff like that? Because I'm trying to think, I don't think I've ever seen Mountain Dew in a shop. If you need to clear your colon, Taco Bell's a good option. That guy for fork, he stole a Kit Kat. Like, genuinely stabbed, or do you mean just like prodded him rather on the hard side with a fork? Mountain Dew doesn't exist in general. But I've been fooled by the Americans again, I can't believe it. Here I was thinking that was just me being silly. Like, ooh, you hospitalised him over a Kit Kat. I mean, it's a good way to show him that you're serious about your Kit Kats. Did you? Okay, I'm really confused. What on earth's going on? Second Mark, you're confusing me even more. I was already confused about the whole stabbing someone over a Kit Kat, but I mean that's vaguely understandable. What on earth are you on about? I'm really confused. Organs are made of shredded cheese. Now that just sounds impractical. Because your skin's an organ. Like that doesn't sound good. Like just the entirety of your skin is shredded cheese as well as the majority of your insides. That doesn't sound the most useful thing. The ass would have given him one. In fact, he stole it and was doing smuggling. Ah. Alright. I do know people like that. I do understand why you'd be annoyed at him. There's some photo of your skin. Well, I have actually. Your hand was in that cat picture. Unless it was someone else taking a picture and you just pretended it was you. Although you didn't ever say it was you, so I might have just made an assumption without really knowing. Surely it couldn't have been someone else. Also, that's Venomous Curse, isn't it? I need that. Venomous Curse is necessary for taking out some people. Grabbed his arm, stabbed the fork, and the bones bent. Oh. Oh no. 90% of photos you can see your hands. I mean, yeah, a fair few of the photos, your hands are visible. But then again, it could just be that you have prosthetic arms which you're using. Like, there's various alibis you could have. These are in one. You wear skin gloves. Oh no. Just like Hannibal Lecter, but you're not so much a serial killer as you just want to wear people. Like as a skin suit. You're a reverse furry. But you're made it. Jeez, I don't know what to say. I'm just confused and trying to come up with some kind of reason. And this is just getting more and more current. Gin and tonic instruments. God. Solution on its skin. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore chat, I think. I'm just gonna get back to drinking this sea of blood I've created. I'm sure that's a much better decision. Actually, wear the hands of your fallen enemies. Fairly certain. Like, vaguely related, not really related. There's someone in... it was at least British history, I'm not sure if it's, like, Scottish. What happened was they killed someone in battle, like this enemy they'd had for a long time, so really proud of it. They took off his head, like chopped it clean off, tied it to his horse, and was riding back to his castle, whatever. While he was riding that on his horse, like that head chomped down his leg as he was going, like the decapitated head of someone, and the man died of infection. So that's a vague idea I've got going on of what all of you in chat are currently like. You are that severed head. You would, given a chance, like get revenge by doing that from beyond the grave. Even before you're beyond the grave. I mean, you'd probably be both sides of that. Pour cement into people's joints when they're not cool. I mean, it would work. It would work. Only real concern is it quick drying cement, or is it like the slow kind? Because you might not actually be able to do much if it's a slow drying cement. Also, I should look at this one at least, shouldn't I? What comes with trigger? Magic arrow is good for flight. No, I need the current ones I've got with me. I need Venomous Curse. That's a definite modifier I need, not just one I want. So I'm not wanting to die because I come across an enemy I can't kill. Slow kinks progressively gets harder. But like the old wives' tale of if you're making a silly face and the wind changes, you won't be able to change it back. But kind of like that. I don't know if that's something you all will have heard of. That might just be like a British like wives' tale or something to tell kids just to stop sticking their tongues out or something like that. I can eat snow. Does that benefit me? No, it doesn't. No point in doing that. Pain tanks the wand. Tempting, but I won't take it. What I'm needing is a powerful wand. Do I go and do the tower? Get a powerful wand, like always casting nukes, or is that a bit excessive? I think always casting nukes is a tad on the excessive side, isn't it? I don't feel that's entirely necessary. Also, I'm really not finding many health ups. Like, I found a few around the place, but I'm a bit disappointed. I had hopes I'd find more. More ghosts. Yeah, ghosts are always good. Only cool people get to see Pop-Tart watching the stream. Have you sent me a Discord message, or are you implying because I've not received the message I'm not cool? I'm confused. All I know is I'm happy I've got a cat watching the stream again. It's always good. It's on the Discord. Ah, it's in the Discord server. Okay, I'm going to need to quickly tab out. I need to see the cat. Give me a second. Where is cat? Ah, also I see you're in the server now, all gotta do. Good to see. Yeah, there is a stream of Pop-Tart. That is perfect. I have a cat watching a stream. I'm happy now. I don't see as many cats as I'm used to. So, I'm happy I get to see your cat. Because yeah, like I said, recently moved away from my parents' house. I have 2 cats, so I'm a bit lonely without any cats. Also, half of us are away at the moment. It's literally just me and one other person in this 5-person flat. Ooh, God almighty! A lot of health, but potions. Ooh, chemic precursor potion. This is getting out of hand, isn't it? I mean, I need money. That Pop-Tart. I'm not kidnapping your cat. Like, you may say that, but we know, like, deep down somewhere, you really do like having your toes eaten by a cat. God, this is madness. Look at all this Midas just trickling down like a waterfall. Oh God, I'm gonna be rich. This is great. I'm so happy I got some Midas. I got extra health. Like, this is like the best present in Noita I've ever gotten from a chest. This is great. I've got so much money now. Do I eat the Midas? I wake up at 4 AM to hear her growling and licking your toes. Okay, fair enough. If it's at 4 AM, I can understand why you'd be a bit frustrated. Have you tried, like, just getting a severed foot to put at the end of your bed so there's a different set of toes for Pop-Tart to eat? Like, it may not be a good solution, but it is a solution. Not when I should be condoning. I have to pay for that and Pep does it for free. Okay, this is yet another cursed conversation. I don't want any part in most of this. Also, molten metal, which only sets you on fire. It's not like lava. Choose for your favourite pair of hospital socks because you wanted your toes that badly. Okay, yeah, that cat is desperate for your toes. Like, by the sounds of it. Your toes have like some special kind of cat attracting property to them and been made of catnip. Because maybe that could be what's going on. Like, unbeknownst to you, you actually have catnip feet. Or maybe it's the cheese. Maybe they can smell the cheese that's underneath those skin socks you're wearing. Maybe that's what Pop-Tart's after. Like, I know one of my cats does like cheese, so that could be it. Let's toe that you broke against the door frame. Okay, that's weirdly specific for him to like that toe in particular. I'm not gonna question your cat's preferences, but it's a little bit weird. Anyway, I think I've gathered enough money. Time to just drink all of this blood now. And that'll be me happy enough to say I'm done with this. Because, oh God, this is madness with how much I've just eaten in this stream. An hour in, I've not done anything of any real value other than eat more and more. Ran into the door frame a few years back and broke it. Oh, that's a silly thing to do. Now she'll make eye contact and just bite that specific toe. I mean, why did you run into a door frame? That sounds silly. You're not meant to run into the door frame, you're meant to run through the door. Anyway, I won't question what led up to that. I'm sure you had your reasons for running into a door frame. Anyway, I've got plenty of money. What are we getting added? Portal to surface. Actually, that's something I'm gonna take. I do need to get to the surface. The emergency going on, you slipped on the floor. Okay, that's fair enough then. Yeah, that's fair enough. Slipping and hitting a door frame, yeah, that's fine. I thought you meant like you were just in a hurry or something. Or like you were chasing your cat and you ran into a door frame. If you slipped, then that's fair enough. That means it was an accident. You didn't purposefully run into a door frame or anything like that. Of course you're suspect. Of course. Can I get that to fall down? Yes, I can. There we go. Got an orb, but... or not an orb, tablet as well. But I don't particularly care for tablet. Just moving at full speed and slipped. Oh dear. That's not great when that happens. Hostile and ghosts. Is that going to have done anything? 'Cause I don't think there's any ghosts that could spawn in. There's no enemies nearby. Have your hospital socks that your cat ate. Ah, blaming the cat now, are you? Can't believe it. Let's get a hearty serving of worm blood just to feed the fish. I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, I need to get Venomous Curse off of this. Arguably do that actually before I go to the desert. That's gonna be better, isn't it? Get grips in your socks so someone ate one. That's why you just get slippers like me. Like, they're useful to have. It means if you do slip and hit your feet against something, they're somewhat cushioned. Like, I'll take one off and show you. Look, got a slipper. It's a handy thing to have. They're not expensive. Yeah, but that was the pair of hospital socks. You can't just replace the pair you have. Like, there's an emotional connection there, I'm sure. Don't know what kind of emotional connection, but I'm sure there's some. Also, I just eviscerated that chest. I feel like going back to hospital to get cool socks. I'm sure you can buy them online. Like, I don't think you have to go and be hospitalised to get hospital socks. Ooh, potentially a flight wand right there. I'm up for a potential flight wand. Cool shade of blue. I mean, yeah, but you could just buy more online, surely. I'm still confused here. Also, I'm dealing 1,307 damage with the Luminous Trill, so that's nice. Anyway, Venomous Curse I need to add to here. That's now even more powerful. What else do I need? I could add this to here. That always makes tentacles more fun to use, because look at that. You have boring tentacle, or you have just launched halfway across the map tentacle. That's way more exciting. It's way less convenient as well. Yeah, I should take that off. That's going to be bad for my health. Can I add it onto this? No, that doesn't do anything. Healthy Rain's not going to do anything. Tentacle of that bad point, you'll know it, yeah. That tentacle, it's going straight through if it hits you. Like, at that speed, I'm fairly certain anything would. Like, even just a slice of cheese would just completely eviscerate you, I'd imagine. But how fast would cheese need to be to kill a person? I'm not asking for any practical reasons, I'm just curious. Can you do tentacle in this drill? I mean, if I had a timer on it, I could maybe make it more practical. Putting them both together just means very fast tentacles, and I'm able to drill through stuff. Which, I mean, I'll give it a go. Give it a go. Add some tentacles in. Yeah, no, it's not quite working. Maybe just with one will work. Yeah, no, that's not usable. Just looking for speed, not time. Inject shredded cheese into someone's veins. About a minute. I mean, how long does it take for blood to get to the heart? Because if that is a minute, then yeah, you are correct to imagine. Inject it into someone's veins, it would kill them in a minute. Because, like, contrary to popular belief, it's not meant to be in your veins. Like, the cheese is meant to be eaten, not injected. This means if sound would do it. Yeah, but surely that cheese would be eviscerated, like, as soon as it reaches, like, the speed of sound. That would work, surely. Depends where it injects, will create an air bubble and boom. No, it'd be a cheese bubble, surely. Not an air bubble, you're not injecting air. A slice of cheese hurtling at you or something would put you out of commission. Yeah, but I'm worried it would just turn into shrapnel if you get it fast enough. Like, the cheese wouldn't even be a slice anymore after a point. That's my real concern here. Also, we're about at 10,000. This is going to be amazing. We're going to go and one-shot a boss in the desert. Also, this one here, I think I put Venomous Curse on. Yes, Venomous Curse means I can now kill anything with this wand. Talk about logistics and cheese. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, really. That is what we're talking about. We are talking about just slicing through someone with cheese. I mean, if you freeze it, it would make it a lot easier. Could you fashion cheese into a knife, then freeze it? Or would that make it too brittle? What would the best cheese-related murder be? Like, I've started thinking now, this is a bad sign. Throwing star of cheese. Just imagine, you stab someone with a throwing star of cheese, you just eat evidence afterwards. They'll never find it. What are they gonna do? Figure out that you ate some cheese? That doesn't mean anything. They couldn't possibly sentence you to anything like that. Listen, do I get to eat oil? Let's see, I get to eat oil? No, oil doesn't fill me up. Buy real cheese out of a can, froze or not, it's game over. That is a valid point, yeah. I hadn't considered, like, waxed cheese. You can have wax on the outside, can't you? That would most certainly work. Because the wax is technically part of cheese still, isn't it? So yeah, I'd say that's allowed within the very vague rules that I've set myself here. I mean, I'm not going to go murder someone with a reel of cheese. I don't know what you're on about. Any kind of shredded cheese. Just have a throwing net made of mozzarella as well. Like, you could have various kinds of weapons. Just gladiatorial combat, but everything is cheese. Now that's something I'd pay to watch in the Olympics. I still think the Olympics should have some kind of obstacle course thing. Like, if you've ever seen like Ninja Warrior or Total Wipeout or anything like that, I think that'd be amazing for the Olympics. I'd love to see like professional athletes actually doing that. She's being a serial killer. They're not gonna do it, it's just hypothetical. I mean, you're not wrong, I'd imagine. If I claim that I would do it, does that make me less guilty sounding? I don't think it would, I'll be honest. I feel you've trapped me here, haven't you? Yeah, I don't think I can see a reasonable way out for myself. Also, do I have invisibility? Personal invisibility. I was thinking it was a perk for a second, which I would have loved as a perk. I have a feeling I may have distracted you, Vojin, in your setting up of this game. But I do apologise for that. Clearly the cheese talk was something I should not have started. Because we've been going on about this for about 20 minutes. Trapped in the cheese-shaped box. You've got to love cheese though, don't you? Although some fancy cheese isn't the best, I will admit. While I am a fan of cheese, that doesn't mean all cheese. There are some cheeses I'm not going to bother with. That being said, most cheeses, yes, definitely I'm fine with. Or at least I'll definitely give a shot. Yeah, I'm fairly certain, I don't know where it's from, but there's this one cheese. It's made from goat's milk and it has like live maggots in it. Just doing their thing, and I don't understand. And can I eat the sand? I can't eat the sand. Can I eat cactus if I chop it down? No, you cannot. That's a shame. Anyway, let's get the orb from on top of this, like, desert temple. Then we need to go defeat the boss, see if he has anything fancy on him. Don't need anything in this one, do we? So that's fine. Cassie Martinsu. Is that the cheese, or you know that cheese you watched the special about? Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand. Who thought that was a good idea for cheese? Also, I now just launch all of my ducks at once. This is actually quite worrying. I enjoyed having some kind of delay on it. It should have... No, that's Casterly I add. I need to add recharge time. Does anything add recharge time? It's just Casterly I can add. Damn it. My one's now too quick. I now discharge all my ducks at once. It's terrible. It's no longer as efficient a weapon. I mean, yeah, I'll just murder someone straight up, but yeah, it's got less long-term use. Alright, this'll be fine. My wand is too good. I mean, yeah, I do understand what I'm saying. I am complaining about my wand being too fast. But when you're not able to shoot properly half the time, like, these are no longer homing, this is just ducks. Which, I mean, honestly, is fine enough in itself, to be honest. Still, it's not what I was after. I am mildly disappointed. Anyway, let's go defeat a guy. Got that thing there. Got a boss there. Enemy down there. Don't know if I can get to them. Just firing my ducks about. If I hit an enemy, that's all good. If I don't, then that's also fine. It means there's no enemies around. I don't want to get dark flames coming up behind me, just murdering me. Someone in there. Ghost got him. That's Fred and Speed, yeah, it's going to be fine regardless. It's just the Venomous Curse. Because I need the Venomous Curse to deal with some enemies. Anyway, just leave that guy be. As soon as he opens up, he's dead. The game was not happy for a second, but I'm still not sure what's causing the game to be unhappy about anything. Could possibly be the ridiculous amount of stuff I've eaten. Come on, guy, open up. There we go. Should be able to get him dead. Yeah, there he goes. Extra max health, dropped a wand. None of his spells are even all that good anymore. I picked that wand up at an interesting time, didn't I? Sky's not having fun. I'm not taking this wand, but yeah. That was interesting. I never knew that it flashed multiple times when there was an explosion. I thought that was a one-off thing. Interesting. Anyway, that's that guy dealt with. Got an orb down this way, which I'd imagine I should be going to. It's probably the next closest orb. Just keep on firing my weapon. Murder anything which comes relatively close by. Okay, I'll just keep it held down for a second, yeah, to murder everyone. Oh, I see more people down there. They're now gone, I'd imagine. Yes, some of them are homing, but some of them aren't. Ones with a little white trail behind them are homing. These ones aren't going to do homing, so I just need to fire in bursts if I want to keep it being homing. Still is fireable in just a single click. Question of can I click fast enough? So if I can hold down for even a split second, it's going to stop being homing. So lots of mana, that's a very nice one. Look how fast this is with lots of mana. This is insane and I love it. Look at this. Keep on digging, I've got money. We have the orb down here. Perfect. Okay, up to 710 max health. Next, I'd imagine, is the lava lake. Ducks. I mean, yeah, with all of the ducks out of the wand, yeah. There's plenty of ducks. I'm assuming that's what you're on about. There's no other ducks around. Also, I don't have a flight wand, I don't think. Unless, no, tentacles don't give you flight. Triplicate bolts, I still think it should have recoil to it, but it doesn't. Just sounds like a shotgun, doesn't have any recoil. I think it's weird. But anyway, we need to get levitation juice back, and we just need to climb, which is boring. You're just excited about the volume of ducks. Yeah, fair enough. Regeneration field, I'll take this, definitely. We're back up to full health. 710, I was worried earlier because at 350 we've doubled it now. I am happy to say I'm at least twice as confident about not dying. The only real concern currently is Polymorph. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that could kill me? I mean, jumping into lava, jumping into acid. Apart from that, yeah, I should be fine. I think I am about unstoppable. Do I take on the orb room boss? Okay, here's the thing. He picks up my wands, doesn't he? He also has several of his own. My wands aren't very good. My wands are pretty terrible on their own. It's the entirety of this Eat Your Vegetables perk doing its job. Ah, and you're back, Fuke. Hello. How went your banana in the pudding? That work out? Oh, duck projectiles. Lovely. They were already ducks. That's fine. It went good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Now, orb room boss, yes or no? I need you to tell me in the chat, 'cause I'm actually not sure. I think it's an alright idea. Yeah, the one by the chasm next to the lava lake. I think I could take him. It's my perk doing all the heavy lifting, like I say. Like ducks, vote for ducks. In your ducks, you can shoot ducks while you duck. Perfect. I need a self-harming spell. or a spell that one-shots him. Keep in mind, I do about 1,000 damage per shot currently. He isn't going to be one-shot, it's triplicate bolt. Look how many I fire out in a single burst. I might be just fires that fast, but each of them is doing about 1,000 damage. Turns my projectiles against me. Ooh. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll not. Unless laser. Would he be able to turn my laser around onto me? Possibly not. Like, what I thought he did was he copied your spells and launched them at you. I could be mistaken there though, because I've not fought him many times, and when I do, it's worrying. Yes. But if he's copying my spell and firing it, he's not copying my perk. He's just going to be firing Homing Venomous Curse Triplicate Bolt, which looks like a duck. He does have a shield. Which kind of shield is it? Is it like Alchemist Shield where you hit him, shield goes up? Or is it a shield where you just hit it, shield goes down? Yes, it's like Alchemist Shield. Damn. Least favourite kind. I'm covered in sludge, I should try and get that off. All I've got is Lively Concoction though. Then, shield goes up after one tap, then returns all projectiles back once it goes down. But if I fire like that, they're all homing, will they get through the shield? Surely. As long as I'm not firing a continuous barrage. I would have thought that would be fine. Also, Wormblood does not do anything to that, so I need to find another way around. All I have is Lively Concoction, I don't have any water. This is mildly upsetting. I'm considering binning some Lively Concoction just to pick up some water or something. But no, I'm just gonna go down to the frozen area. Triple, one hit, 2 will be caught. Okay, so I want a single projectile on a wand. I needed... chaotic polymorphine could be worse. Luckily it didn't hit me. Also, I should have dug through there. I forgot. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Too distracted thinking about this orbiting boss and whether I can do it. Acid trail. That applies to that, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, so I wait. You'll copy the Giga Discs and send them through himself. Okay, I think I've seen Giga Disc around. Was it? I want to say it was down at the... what's the place called? It the Vault. There's one in this mountain, was there? Okay, back up I go. Also, you can't eat worm meat, which annoys me. Yeah, we need to make our way back up this mountain then, if that's the case. Kinda want to look at other wands, but I know they're not going to be worth it. Like, there's no point. I shouldn't even consider looking at them, but I want to. There is someone at the door. I might need to go get this. Give me a second. Alright, that's me back. There's my flatmate who needed let in, he'd forgotten his key. Get up from under and don't enter the spawning zone. Wait, the spawning zone's above it? Alright, that's arguably a good idea. Anyway, Gigadisc projectile, we need to go down. There are 2 spawn triggers. I'm assuming one of them's under the bridge. So I've seen them appear around there before. So that would make sense. You walk in and one giant square around the orb. So I can just dig through the wall in the chasm and avoid this trigger. Okay, I do have a drill wand. I could just drill into the boss. The acid in there, I think. Maybe. Not far enough. Here's an idea. Tentacles, if I make them fast enough, can they grab orbs? Are orbs treated as objects you can grab with a tentacle? Because I could just like yoink it out of there. That's quite a tempting thing to do. Anyway, what we need to do, drop all of these. Might be a bit close but possible. Have you seen how far a tentacle goes? Let me quickly give you an example. 2 spells per cast on a tentacle. I'm gonna, yeah, my phone's still doing fine. Look at that. I'm murdering the bot currently in his homunculus form, but there guy's getting slapped with a tentacle. I don't actually know the point you grab it at, is it like near the top? Sure. I'll just go with Gigadisc, I think. I drop them, add just a Gigadisc on. I'm not wanting to really fire it off, but I should just test it, shouldn't I? But no, it's going to murder me even more. %fill, maybe you can one-shot. But would a tentacle go through the shield? So I know some shields, tentacles just go straight through. I really feel bad for this bot. It needs the healthy rain. It's not gonna take it. If I had melee immunity. Does melee immunity do something? That'd be perfect. Ah yeah, because he could melee me, couldn't he? What if I take single tentacle? How much damage do I deal in a single shot? Do I have a single fire projectile? Don't think I do. I need to find something single fire. Bubble Spark could work. Bouncing Burst I feel would also work. Which is cheaper, this one? Quickly drop that one there. I will pick it back up. All I want is drop them. How much damage bonus am I getting? Ideal, like 1,300 damage. I can do this. I'm almost certain I can do this. That's like the famous last words of Noita though, isn't it? Like, I'm almost certain I can, which means I'm even more likely to not be able to do it. Oh, I need to know, is this a good idea or not? Please tell me. I will take chat's word entirely on whether I should do it. Also, I don't need this wand at all, do I? Might as well keep a single shot bubble spark. Why is it firing 2? Is that just projectile duplication proccing quite frequently? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm at the very least going to go for the lava lake. That one's set in stone. Literally, it's a lava lake. But yeah, I'm definitely getting that one. I'll then have to decide, do I want to go for the orb room boss? Thinking if there's any chance of me failing, I don't want to do it. Might go fight the alchemist just first, get a rough idea of how much damage I do. I think alchemist's got roughly half the health. Also, that's extra health in here. Should take this. Always cast concentrated explosion. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, it's interesting. Maybe use that at some point. Yeah, I'm thinking fight alchemist first then, if there's a possible chance I lose this. So alchemist at the very least doesn't return your projectiles back to you. There is of course the idea of I make a Gigadisc wand, use that to murder him. That certainly is a nice idea. But if that backfires and I hit myself, that's the thing I don't like about Gigadisc. Because that would one-shot me. With my damage bonus, I would just die. Does Bubble Spark have any recoil to it? It doesn't, that's a shame. Okay, I can probably make that jump, I can probably make that. Get my stuff back. Yeah, that was definitely doable, that one. Up here we go. No, down we go again. Well, that was nice. That was good while it lasted. Got thunderbolts just up there doing their thing. That's lovely. Okay, second attempt to climb this wall. This time I'll hopefully not have thunderstorms right on top of me. Oh, the game's not having fun. What we could do is we could just go into here quickly. We just mess around with the go-kart. That's much safer. Yeah, that's a much better plan. You just don't have to fight an orb boss. We just send in this potentially. Don't understand this thing. Okay, yeah. Operates based on which direction I'm looking. Let's do this. I can assume I'm able to do this. It's just the go-kart thing. Look at this. We're doing grand. I still cannot get used to how this controls. I hate controlling it. There we go. I did a lap, that's good enough for me. Let's just go. We'll leave it be. Unless, no, we could take it with us, couldn't we? Could send it against Orb Boss. Perhaps that's a good plan. That's a horrible plan. Get that out here. There we go, it's escaped. Be free, my go-kart. Do your thing somewhere. I don't know what you'll do, but you'll do it. That I trust. Just get into here. Yes, it is definitely a plan. Yeah, Algorithm, I'm needing your opinion too. I think I got Fuke's opinion on it. He didn't give me a definite yes or no, but do we fight the boss over there? I do have very fast tentacle. I do have like an extra 1k damage ideal. Do I fight Orb Room boss? Could do. Is activate him, then run. You say do it. Sure. Sure. First things first, I have homing. I'm gonna dig into here. I'm not going to dig into there apparently, I'm gonna dig into here. I'm gonna go get the orb. I can avoid his trigger, this is fine. If I can't, I want to make this space nice and big, so I have some area to move in. Let's make a very large tunnel. Sure, it will all work out for the best. It's gonna go horribly wrong, this. I can already foresee this being the end of the run. He'll polymorph me, then he'll hit me with one of my own projectiles. That will be it. What I need to do is dig up into here. I don't have the range required to quite dig into that without triggering it, I don't think. But I will most certainly try. It's over there, it looks like. Oh, this is quite worrying, this. I never like fighting this guy. If I'm going for like a full orb run, I need to. I don't have a choice in the matter. Is it? That's it there. It's there. That was diamond, it is now gunpowder. It's fine. Oh no. Oh no. This is where it all goes wrong. I never trust Noita on the best days. I'm definitely not trusting it now. I might have gotten away with this. Just in case. Not homed into anything. Did I manage? I don't want to go up to check, but I'm not immediately being chased. I think I might have done it. Did I actually just manage to avoid the orb room trigger? Has the boss not appeared? I'm gonna keep on firing off blindly. Just in case. I might have actually done this. No boss is chasing me down. I don't want to say it's success until I've properly escaped, so I need to get to the other side of this lava lake. The most efficient way to do that is just dig up, because I don't have the flight for it. I think I did that without triggering the boss. Didn't even need to fight him. Oh, thank the Lord I managed to do that. Clearly the Noita gods are smiling upon me today, which worries me because they're about to ruin it in some other way, aren't they? I mean, yeah, things seem to be fine. Let's just murder some fish to celebrate. Perfect. How on earth did I manage that? I'm amazed I actually was able to do that with Luminous Drill. Normally that's a lot harder. No, I should stop questioning it. I've done it. That's all that matters. I'm safe. Hallelujah, I'm safe. I was mentally prepping for that for about maybe 10 minutes, so it wasn't all that long to be honest, but yeah, I'm glad that worked out. The game hasn't forsaken me quite yet. I know, but the game will happily murder me in just a minute. Like, I'm not doubting that for a second. But for now, it's fine. Matter Eater. It's a good one on Luminous Drill. But I do like it on Luminous Drill. Just lets you dig even more. Alright, I want to be going, I think, around the top of this area. It's probably the best way to get to the Alchemist. Go up slightly. Yeah, this is fine. We are doing swimmingly. I'm just taking my pet duck out. I'm not doing anything worrying. I mean, I don't know why my duck's in the middle of this luminous green leash, but I'm just taking him out for a walk. It's fine. That guy just died of his own accord, I think. That concentrated mana? I want to say it is, I don't know for certain. Wait, is there just gold? Cool, there's just gold in here. Is this just an Easter egg? 'Cause it's differently coloured rock. Is that just a thing that exists normally? This little gold pocket in the wall? I never knew that. Because I'd imagine it is, because yeah, differently coloured rock could tell you where to dig. It's also dense rock rather than extremely dense rock, so it's a lot more diggable. It's very interesting, I never knew that was a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's a thing anyway. Assuming he's never done me wrong before, not Noita. Yeah, I should not be assuming. Also, ambiguous meat. Yes, I will eat that. You will eat any kind of meat you are given. That's just slime and unstable polymorphine. I'm not wanting to go to there. I believe it's naturally occurring. I'm fairly certain it is. Neutralised spells. Damn it. I did get hit. It's a shame. Give me a second. Okay, now we can continue. I'm never sure where you go in this area. I don't typically go through it. Ooh, healthy rain. I definitely needed that. Yep. Do appreciate it. I do. I've got too much in the way of healing. I've got a wizard in there, get rid of them in case for an issue. Now, that thing, if it did turn into spirit, I could get rid of. Yeah, chat is occasionally on my side, and I am happy having chat, not constantly wanting to murder me. Okay, got some meat, eat all of this. Ethereal meat, some of that. Which, I'm not entirely sure what that normally does, but I will eat it. More slime. Guy over there. Am I possibly too high up? It may be too high up here. Also, I'm not crossing over unstable polymorphine. Noita's been kind to me. Any minute now, it's going to try and murder me. Don't ever trust it. Ambiguous meat. Give it an eat again, I guess. Booze makes me drunk. Those guys died despite being made immune by each other. That's worrying. How did I kill them? Maybe they just don't make each other immune. Maybe I was wrong in thinking that. Maybe they've got a immunity to being made immune, because they just do it in a radius they're not supposed to have it themselves. Ah, here we are. This is where we need to be. Actual teleporting there. That guy's gone. He's just gone. I accidentally jumped into some teleporting, but that guy got one shot. I was mildly concerned when I saw he had his shield up immediately. Even Noita having a set of rules that doesn't abide in them though yet. I am entirely in agreement there. Noita, it does have a rule set of what you can do. That doesn't mean it has to follow that rule. Reloads a wand immediately. It's a new one. I think I've got all of them. Oh, I just got teleported, then it turned into acid. Alright, that's a weird one. Omega, what's the M again? I can't remember the M. Let me go to progress. M is every modifier type. Yeah, that is just a rule, really, isn't it? Player dies, it just happens. Also, I did pick up the orb here, didn't I? Did the boss drop the orb? This one not drop an orb? I swear we're supposed to be an orb. Have I gone daft? Is my short-term memory failing me that badly? It could just be my short-term memory. I'm gonna assume it is. I'm just gonna go, because I swear I did not pick that orb up. I swear I didn't. Got 5 orbs, let me do a quick count myself. I had Lava Lake, I had Chasm, I had... Oh, there's an enemy. I had one on top of the pyramid, one in the Sky Island, one under pyramids. I did... Where's the orb? I've got 5 orbs, I'm missing one. There should be an orb here. The teleportium had better not have teleported it away somewhere. I'm gonna be annoyed if that happens. Because I did not pick this one up. There shouldn't be an orb of alchemist. I swear there is though, isn't he the one who gives you fireworks? I swear he is. Or is he the decoy? It was one of them, I swear, was his spell. Or is it? No, it wasn't Holy Hand Grenade. I might be thinking of the Magic Temple actually. That might be what I'm thinking of. The Alchemist might not have one, you are possibly correct there. Yeah, do I take any of them spells? I'll take Alpha and Omega. I don't think I care for the M one. Yeah, Alpha, copy of the first spell, copies of every spell. Alpha's very nice. Fireball Thrower, I have fire immunity, that works out fine enough. Okay, from here I need to go down to Frozen Wastes. Or Frozen Caverns, I think they're called. Just need to go down, anyway, to the 3rd floor. That'll get me into Magic Temple. I have pretty much permanent Wormblood. So yeah, I should be fine in that regard. I will be able to see. It's safe enough. I'm not gonna say it's straight up safe, I'm just gonna say it's safe enough. Okay, that guy's being made invincible by his friend down that way. Well, up this way now. There we go. Doesn't guard an orb. Okay, I'm gonna trust you all on this. Because I do think you're correct actually. I was just mistaking his room for the Magic Temple, I think. because Holy Hand Grenades comes from there, Fireworks is from... yeah, Holy Hand Grenade, Magic Temple, Fireworks... where does Fireworks come from? Is Fireworks from the Frozen Chasm? I think it is. Necromancy, that one's from the one under the pyramid. I know that one. Is it nukes you get from Lava Lake? Can't remember quite what you get. Or one on top of the pyramid, that was ages ago. What's one from on top of the pyramid? You know, I don't need to remember this, so I'm gonna stop trying. I'm just gonna keep on going and assume everything's working out for the best. Also, health top up, do I want it? I think I do, you know. I don't get any extra max health from it. I do have plenty of health top ups as is. Do I take it to replenish my like 73 missing health? I don't think that's worthwhile. I might pass on doing that. Anyway, we just need to make our way down. Where are all the orbs actually? I could go get the one from Frozen Chasm. I know that one's really far down. I'd be doing a better job if I just dig to it, wouldn't I? This Magic Temple's got to get close to it. I need to actually get up the orb map on my phone. Just because I can't quite remember all of them. There's one I still haven't gotten from like the weird chasm-y kind of area underneath the bit underneath the pyramid. One down there, I know I haven't got that one yet. I need to make my way to that one at some point. Still don't know entirely what it says. There's one in hell, isn't there? Do I have a way to get to hell? Currently, no. Okay, that's worrying. I might need to go to Parallel World to get Freezing Field so I can go to hell. Oh, that's a worrying idea. I don't enjoy that as a plan. I don't want to do it. Is there a better way to get into hell? I mean, I don't think there is. Oh no, I'm not looking forward to going to a parallel world just so I can get perk to go down to hell. A freezing field, or I could hope I get extremely lucky and transform lava into something harmless. That's only two things I can vote for, I believe. I don't think anything else would actually work in my favour. Also, I need to be eating more blood. I've gone below the 10k like mark and the percentage to get that back. Not for any reason other than I want to have over 10k%. Just satiated, I guess, would be the word. But beyond that, 10k, wasn't it? I should go through this way. It's a much smarter idea. There's not any water. Fire this off occasionally. Murder anything that's relatively nearby. No, we don't want any ones from this area, do we? That's a bad idea. Keep on firing. Earthquake. Okay, I can avoid earthquake. Earthquake's fine. Trigger it there. Now I just fly up. I am safe. Earthquake's honestly not bad, as long as you're not in a bad situation when you get given it. As long as you can remain calm, you can just leave it be. That'll mostly be fine. Yeah, I think I should be able to murder the guy in the... what's it called? Magic Temple, easily enough. Yeah, this is Magic Temple here. toxic sludge in the walls, I can just go along the top. I can see everything anyway, so I've not really got much of a risk. Do take out people as you see them though. Never hurts to cover the way back. For him. Yeah, this is perfect. You ghosts, they don't even drop corpses to eat. That guy does, however, so I will eat this man's meat. There we go. Nice, tasty wizard. My favourite meal. Easy rain, oh god. No, that's fine. I can take out the Hisi. They're not an issue. Just my wand isn't the best firing wand. Oh, that guy was a concern, but he died. How did he die? Was that because of my venomous curse? I think it might have been. Venomous curse is lovely. I forgot just how good it is. And yeah, there's the room. Don't think there's a boss here, is there? It's just an orb. Yeah, just an orb. That's fine. Extra health. Okay. Next place to go, I said, would be the Frozen Chasm. Yeah, you've got two in the frozen area, don't you? You have one really deep underground and one less so in the... is it Frozen Vault? I think the place is called. No, I'm gonna need to get up this Noita orb map on my phone. Give me a second. I'm definitely needing this. I can't remember where some of them are. Noita map, here it is. Yeah, we have two in the frozen area. Got most of the ones we can reasonably get. There's one down in hell. So, let me quickly look at this map, I'll count these off. We have one from the floating island, that one's done. One from the orb room and the lava lake, both of them are done. Ah, hello Keith Samet. I'm just quickly looking at a map on my phone for where the orbs are. Currently I'm orb hunting that, I believe orb 6 just now. I've got one from on top of the desert temple, one from underneath. I have one from the magic temple here. Now, I don't know if this is quite correct, but it's saying, and I'm hoping it's wrong, that the Lucky Cave now has an orb in it, rather than the Moon Radar. I don't want to go to the Lucky Cave. I don't like the Lucky Cave, it's death. It's not a good place to go. At the very least, I'm gonna go, hopefully, get the ones from in the frozen areas. That's the next safest ones to go for. And dear Apocalypse, that's... oh yeah, the smoke's creating wormblood. I was really confused why we're just bleeding wormblood there. I was gonna be quite concerned for the deer, but... no, that's normal. It's because they had bombs strapped to them. It's nothing to worry about. Keep on digging. Tried the new enemies mod. No, I haven't really experimented for the mods much. Currently my goal is get a run with 11 orbs without parallel worlds, then fight the boss at the end. Before that I was going to the moon, but once I've done this one I am most definitely going to go experiment with some mods, because I've been playing this game for about a year now. I started streaming it I think last October, and I love the game, it's so fun, especially with Twitch integration. Just having chat able to just murder you, it is great fun. I love the chaos of it. So yeah, I'll have a look into mods once I'm done with this. I'll keep that one you mentioned in mind. Also, we have an enemy there. 12,000 hours. Oh god, that is a lot of time. I mean, I've got, I think, 180 hours now. Is this guy going to let me past? Don't know if he will. Oh, he seems to. That's fine. Can't do anything to him. And, oh yeah, but some of these enemies just can't do anything to, isn't there? Kill that guy. Now people should be more murderable. Always play with new enemies mod, it's practically the best mod. I will keep that in mind then, definitely. I'll need to make a note to myself of that, because otherwise I'm almost definitely going to forget. What was that? I don't know. I've broken it. I'm assuming I did something good. Let's just dig down. Water to whiskey. Yeah, it's like Jesus, but whiskey rather than wine. It's lovely. It's the miracles we want, not the ones we need. Definitely not. Oh god, this is taking ages to dig. Should I use my digging wand? Is that going to do better? I think it would just leave me with less ways to climb back up. That's why I'm mostly using this one. Also, homing, just get them quickly. That guy doesn't get gotten ever. So yeah, we just ignore that. Ouch. Oh, I've been frozen. That was worrying. Being frozen is about the worst thing that can happen to you when you're powerful and you're in an unfamiliar area. So yeah, I've only been in here the once to get an orb. Apart from that, never been in this area. So I'm just hoping it works out the best. So yeah, somewhere down here is the orb I'm wanting. And it's very near the bottom. Yeah, I forgot you had ethereal enemies in this area though. And they're not fun. Are they not fun enough that I'm willing to drink some of my lively concoction? I mean, I've got 3 full bottles of it. And then 1 partly full bottle. I think it'd be safe to drink a bit of lively concoction. Give that a little drink, I'm sure that's for the best. Make sure I'm not going to get one shot or anything out of the blue. And just keep on running. Getting out of this area is going to be a mess. Ooh, lots of mana, that is a lovely route option. I can now just tear through this area. Just keep on digging with ducks because, I mean, the government's unaware of it, but ducks are the most efficient digging method. It's hard to really prove it, because I don't want to be slamming this many ducks into a rock. But it's probably true. Just don't look up any evidence, because it doesn't exist. I'm sure you can take my word for it. I'm a random person streaming on the internet. Clearly I must know better than the government about these kind of situations. I'm just talking nonsense again, haven't I? Oh, we got one of those crazy enemy fields. Yeah, just run. Ethereal enemies, ignore them. Fine. Through this way. If we ever get a portal to surface option when I'm down here, please do help me. Like, I'm not abusing ducks. The ducks, they want it. Like, it's the purpose in life, probably. I don't know. But everything's cheese, so that's always nice. Venomous Curse doesn't work against things you can't hit. Some enemies don't take damage, but you can hit. That one you can't hit. But it is still an enemy that will murder me. Do need to be careful with them. Just dig down. I honestly don't quite know where I am, or where I'm going. I'm just hoping this works out. Oh, it's never a good thing in Noita when you're exploring a new area. Worst thing is, it's not even entirely new. I've just forgotten what's down here because I've not been down in ages. I mean, I remember all these weird squiggly patterns being a nice break between the enemies. But the This is going to be a real pain to navigate myself back through. I mean, thankfully, I've got plenty of worm blood in me. I don't know quite what the timer's at, but I think at 17,000 seconds, I should be fine. Like, I don't even deny that I've abused slimes. I mean, I have. Like, you were there for Slime Rancher, you're aware of this. I'm not going to deny it. They probably deserve it. I mean, they probably don't, but they probably do at the same time. I'm sure. Like, they have committed various slime-related crimes. I mean, I've definitely committed more, but it's just Slime Rancher, it's what you do. Where on earth is this orb though? I'm so lost right now. Thankfully that guy's just encased himself in ice, so I can just leave him be. It'll be a nice marker to find my way back. If I just keep going down? I think I do. Like, I remember it being really far down, but I didn't think it was quite this far. Also, that's an inferior enemy. There's only one inferior enemy though, so I'd imagine a lot of them are fine. Also, I'm taking a fair bit of damage. If I get much lower, or if there's like a scary enemy around, like that one. If he doesn't keep following me, that's fine. If there's many more scary enemies about, I will have to just be quite concerned. Also, health fairy very much helps. Thank you a lot for that. Honestly, keep it farming to harm the animal. I mean, I wasn't aiming to do that. It just sort of happened. Like, when you see their terrified looking face when you're approaching, you can't help but want to just, you know, launch them into the ocean, where they just disappear. You can't deny the fact that you'd have done the same thing. That's just unreasonable of you if you do. Also, I'm not actually sure where this orb is. It's somewhere along the bottom here though. Oh, that's an acid guy who's actually taken a small amount of damage, maybe in the balls. Oh no, here's the orb. Perfect, I don't even need to worry about him. Orgrims just sort of happen. I mean, yeah, have you ever seen my, like, napalm ones in this? Like, yeah, it happens. Anyway, we found another orb. Next one requires me to go up a lot from here. Half considering just sticking to the left hand side and digging up. It'd take a while. It'd be lovely if I had some kind of wand or something which I could go and pick up, which would let me teleport to the surface, or back to the Holy Mountain even. But sadly, I haven't done that before, so I'm not entirely sure what I'd be doing. I do know where the wand is, and I do know it's a thing you can do. I just don't know the combination. Or anything about it, really. You have to win the war and not care about crimes. I mean, yeah, that is generally how it goes, like, sadly enough. Is that a real worm? No, that's an ethereal worm, that's worrying. Just keep on moving. Go up this way, all will be fine. Just keep on moving. Oh no. Oh god, what on earth is happening? I don't know, and I don't like it. I'm running. Drink some more concoction. Okay. I'm alive somehow. I'm running away. I just wanted to do some digging. Didn't think I was asking for much. Oh god. Oh god. I'm alive. Do I deserve to? I don't know. I really did panic there. I had 2 doses of my lively concoction. that thing freezes me, I think. It might have been I got caught by a projectile of some other kind, but I think that, like, cloud of mist froze me. That guy doesn't exist, I can't kill him. Just run. Run. PC can't hurt me, they're not real. Although, arguably the ones which aren't real are the bigger threat, like that cloud there. Can't do anything about you, go away. Shoo. Shoo. I wonder, would burst of air get rid of him, do you reckon? I mean, I would doubt it, but honestly maybe, they might have coded in something like that. See, burst of air does have a projectile, you could make him weak to one specific projectile, I'd imagine. I really do hate that thing though. Keep on digging. As soon as we're out of this little confined area with him, I'm sure it'll be a lot better. Oh god, this is horrible. Why did I decide to go collect this orb? I should have collected this one last, it's really far down. Okay, potentially dig into the dense rock. I'm going to need to go over to my map again. I'm going to need to see if digging into the dense rock's a decent enough idea. Give me just a second to check. Yes, from here dig about directly up. I should be fine. Okay, that's doable. We can still do this. Not easily, but we can. Very least, in this wall there won't be any enemies, I would think. There might be. That would only be ones that can pass through walls and are able to follow me into here somehow. That guy's just died, I don't know how. Don't complain though. Yeah, this seems to be doing fine. I really am worried though. I don't like Noita when it's stuff I'm doing which I don't understand. Like, one thing I could go and do which I don't understand is a power plant. Last time I went there, my wand didn't do anything against the robots. That was a fun time. There's a minigun there, which I would very much like to have, at least at some point in my Noita runs. Okay, this seems to be fine. Not any enemies immediately about. I'm assuming this has been a good idea. It's a real nuisance of an idea, but it seems to be working. At the end of the day, as long as it works, that's all that matters. A lot like children. I don't know why I made a joke about like making children work, but yeah, sure. Just ignore that, I promise. I'm not meaning any of it. Oh, that guy can get me because he can pass through walls. Thankfully, my wand's just too good. He can't get me. That guy's just in a wall. Is he alive or is he one of these ethereal guys? He was an ethereal guy. Okay, that's fine then. I was a bit confused there for a second. And while I'd love to agree with you, sadly that only applies in Frostpunk. Because I don't think I'm allowed to say otherwise on Twitch. Okay, yeah, this seems to be going fine. There's a few ethereal enemies spawning, but that just means that I'm still in the right area. I believe over there I can still see this big icy cave that I've been down. I just need to dig up here. I'll be able to find what I think is a fireworks orb in the frozen vault. Lots of mana. I think that actually helps. Makes it fire just that little bit more efficiently. Yeah, I'm going to be tearing through these walls, as long as I'm at least half competent about the way I'm doing this. How the hell have I got 7 people watching me? I'm just digging. I'm not doing anything exciting right now, yet we've got back to peak of the amount of viewers I've had in the stream. Who's finding this entertaining? I'm just digging up. Why are people around? I mean, sure, I've got a friend now. I've got my duck, and I've got that guy. At the end of the day, like, this isn't exciting. I wouldn't be watching this, I'd imagine. Clearly, it must be my charismatic personality. It couldn't be anything else. I am just that cool, you can't ignore me. That's some epic digging music. I would love to, but sadly, Twitch and copyrights don't get along and I don't want to risk it. Also, I do upload my VODs to YouTube, so I do like having it not get copyright struck on there either. How far up do I need to go? I've been digging for ages. I'm at this for like maybe 5-10 minutes. How much further do I have to go? Just want to find my way into Frozen Vaults. Times like this, I think I should look to see if there's a mod that gives you a little map that you can toggle. Okay, Cursed Rocks changed pattern. That's exciting stuff. Let's see, what does this mean? Does it mean we're finally getting close? I don't think so, I can still see stuff out there. Grab my crevice full of rats. I mean, that was my plans for later, but I mean if you want to do it now, I'll hardly say no. I was just going to do that off stream. I mean I have to go get the rats, but I mean, if you're supplying in game. Oh god. They all spawned in the wall, I think. Or no, they all spawned down here. Eat the rat meat. I must. I don't know why I must, but I must. Delicious rat meat. It's just what I wanted. I thought they all spawned in the wall, but no, they all spawned in like the same tiny area. Ah, Secker! Hello, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciate it. I'm currently just digging, so it's hardly exciting. You may have picked a bad time to raid. I'm on my way to get the 8th orb. I'm currently on 7. I'm going to be going up to the Frozen Vault. It's not the most exciting place to go, but I mean, I can. I went out in the middle of your streams, you're hanging in here now, are you? Ah, fair enough. I mean, I'm happy to like accommodate your viewers. I mean, from when I've been in, a lot of them they're Portuguese or they speak Portuguese and such, so I'm quite confused about if they'll entirely understand what's going on. I mean, from what they can see, I've got a duck and a laser combined into one. Like, it's maybe not the best demonstration of what this game is. Yeah, I do appreciate you coming along, Secker, especially if everyone else. I'm really not sure what's being said. I'm hoping you're being kind. I'm hoping you're being kind to me. Anyway, we must be getting close to Frozen Vault by now. I've been digging for ages. Whereabouts are we in the map? I really don't know. I keep thinking, oh, I see something up there, but no, it's really not something up there, is it? Ah, thank you for follow. Very much appreciate it. Cafe Smansko, I want to say. I may have horribly butchered your username. I do apologise. I do apologise if I did. Yeah, very much appreciate the follow nonetheless, though. Ah, the same to you. I want to say O'Canelson or O'Canelson. I don't know. I must be somewhere close, hopefully. Ah, you're Brazilian. Alright. I don't know why you're saying sad. There's nothing wrong with being Brazilian. Unless you don't enjoy me thinking you're Portuguese, in which case I do apologise for that as well. I don't know what to do with your viewer's sake. I wasn't expecting to be raided. But I just hope I'm being entertaining enough for them while you hopefully get your stream back on. Said it right. Thank God, I don't know which one I said right, but it was one of them. The problem is living in Brazil. Ah, yeah, I can relate to that. There's various problems of living in Scotland as well. We aren't the highest drug death city in Europe for nothing where I live. Yeah, it's a bit worrying that. You're warm. I panicked a little, it just lasered his face entirely. Oh God, I feel bad now. Don't worry if you enjoyed your voting on Noita. Ah, it's good to hear, good to hear. There may be some votes I haven't seen because I do have Twitch extended. So there may be some fancy stuff we don't quite know yet. But feel free to ask if you need to. But more importantly, that's a sort of frozen vault. I finally made it! Oh, thank God I finally made this! Just eviscerate them, there we go. My plan is working amazingly. Is that Toxicizes? Okay, so whereabouts am I in here? Because it's usually along the bottom where you need to be going. And oh God, this is chaos. Yeah, it seems to be working out fine. I'm not dead. The enemies are. That's fine. We're doing brilliantly. Any fancy ones in here? Not immediately anything. You say quack, understandably so. There are a lot of ducks coming out of this one. And there's also sound alerts in the channel points if you want to do your own quacks, or a moo, which got added recently. If you're interested in making various cow noise, well, I say various, the one cow noise, there's only one. And there goes second bark, he beat you to it. I love the sound alerts, they're brilliant. I really do love the quacks. And they like sound effects too. Well, sounds like a perfect time for them. Do you want me to give them all just some extra channel points since they're new? Just so they can abuse it. So I could definitely like dish out some channel points to like your viewers if you want Secker. I could give them like 1,000 each just to spam the sound alerts with if they really want. Although I feel that might be me being a little biased towards my own viewers, who I've never done any of that for at any point. But, I don't care about them, they're fine. Anyway, yeah, tentacles, I'm worried about that. I'm about to check on my phone where to go next, because I need another 3 orbs. Where do I need to go? I've got one in hell. I have... yeah, one in the Lookie Cave, one underneath the tower. Okay, no, I don't like you asking me to hate you. That's not okay. I don't like that. I'm not a hateful person. It's just if his viewers are only here while they're waiting for Sekir to get another stream up, like, I'm more than happy to accommodate for them. Like, that is fine by me. Like, Sekir, I've been into a few of his streams, he does good stuff. I want to just be friendly to his viewers. What? Yeah? That thing just came back to life. Since when could it come back to life after being killed? Was that the potion you spawned in, potentially? Or, I don't know what's happened. I don't understand. I noticed that you spawned in a potion, but I don't entirely know what the potion was. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. I wouldn't have thought it would be something that lets enemies come back from the dead. But then again, this is the game which lets me have ducks firing from my wand. So I wouldn't be too surprised if there's a bit of just madness in here. I've been frozen by something. Boomerang spells. I think they're fast enough it shouldn't matter. Non-shuffle comes a concentrated light. I'll take it over that one. Alright, well, we need to make our way to the desert again. That's my next goal. We need to remember laser ducks. I mean, yeah, laser duck. It does a good job, it just digs through everything. Even enemies, as demonstrated there. In case you're wondering where all this utterly insane damage is coming from, it's because I have eat your vegetables, and I have iron stomach letting me just eat a bunch of stuff. And yeah, I've eaten an awful lot, as you can see. Like, I'm quite frankly overeating. But I mean, it's doing its job. I'm one-shotting everything I've come across, even bosses. Like, it's more than fine by me to be one-shotting things. There's no such thing as playing it too safe in Noita. Dark Flame, not really needed. Oh yeah, the worm blood. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of it was just actual blood and like stuff from enemies I was murdering along the way. I've just got some regular ducks. Lovely. And you tried to bomb the ducks. I don't know if you meant to, but the ducks were almost bombed. Ouch. That was apparently an explosive in the ground. I did not know that was an explosive. If only I had some way to heal. There we go, back to full health in a second. Yeah, this run, it's a bit busted. Like, it's an insanely powerful run. Told the whole city is out of power. Oh god, that's a bit worrying. Is that like being a generator or something that's just completely blown? A coal generator or something. I mean, hopefully it comes back soon, but if it's city-wide, that's gonna, I'd imagine, take a while. Don't have power, like, are you using mobile data or something to, like, watch in? Like, what are you all doing? I'm confused. I'm assuming you're not all in the same city, but what are you doing, Sekir? Because I'm concerned about just how long that's gonna have to last for if you're wanting to just keep on watching. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the desert because we need to get there. You have a no breaking Wi-Fi router, should last half an hour. Oh, that is very handy for a situation like this, Ben. You're watching in the cell phone. Alright, that's fine then. As long as you're not like chewing through your mobile data or anything. I'd be a bit worried for how much you'd be paying if you're getting through that much data. Anyway, next we need to go to the desert. If I could show you a map, I would. Go to the desert and we dig down. We need to get roughly as far down as we went to get the 7th orb we got. But that's in the desert instead. It's going to be fun. After that, we need to make our way to... yeah, we have a jungle, then into a Lucky Cave, then we go down to the very bottom, get the last perk. I'm doing a run to get all the orbs. I'm trying to get 11 orbs. I mean, I've got a good enough run for it, I might as well give it a go. I mean, I'm doing enough damage to one-shot bosses. I think I can manage this. I have Venomous Curse to deal with the Lookie layer, so I'll be able to actually kill things in there. Yeah, currently at 8 orbs, I have 3 more to collect. And I have an 11 orb run, no parallel worlds. That's all fine. However, I need to get through the lava lake and get into hell. That part worries me. I'm not sure what I'll be able to do with that, really. If I can get Freezing Field, then that will work. I can get a bottle of lava. I can hope to God that somehow I can get a fungal shift turning lava into something harmless. I think that fungal shift's possibly the better plan. Still though, it's not gonna be easy. I'm not looking forward to having to try and do it. I mean, Freezing Field, if I want to get Freezing Field, turn lava into acid. I mean, honestly, you say that, I'm assuming as a joke, but it would actually benefit me. Like, lava into acid. That would mean the lava lake could eat through the bottom of the lava lake. What on earth is this? I don't remember this ever existing. That's something new since I last came up by the tree. Don't know what that is and it worries me. It doesn't look very friendly. Yeah, lava into acid though, that's not the ideal scenario, I wouldn't think. I go to this one, blow up them, that's fine. I mean, we're passing by, might as well give this a kick. Get some lovely music. Just... Did I break it? I think I broke it, that's a shame. Well, no music for us then, apparently. The music thing, what you do is... In fact, this is mild spoilers, but I mean, I doubt you'd figure it out normally. I mean, I've not entirely done it all myself. Also, is that... It's actually added an always cast, they fixed it. What always cast have you given me? How have you ruined the wand? Lies directly upwards after a short while. Oh yeah, that definitely goes straight up. That's just fun. That's fun. What you do is you need to get the crystal key from the alchemist. You go around to all the music boxes. With the crystal key in hand, you give the music box a kick, play the music, and then that does one of the 4 music boxes in the key per music box. Once you've done all of them, somewhere up in the clouds, can't tell you exactly where it is, there's a room which you need that crystal key, having been to all the boxes for, to actually get into. That's as much as I know. I don't actually know about the rest of it. I don't know what you get, don't know what you do after that, if anything else. All I know is it's a thing, and also I wasn't going down here, I was going to desert, wasn't I? To remember that. Spicy ducks, just bleeding worm blood, and then they blow up. They're ducks. I mean, the ducks have definitely drawn the short straw here. I mean, considering I'm currently using them to dig through a wall, you have to feel at least mildly bad for the ducks. At the same time though, I mean, it is quite fun to just obliterate everything with ducks. And there's definitely worse things that could have happened. Anyway, yeah, we need to get to the desert, so we then need to dig down in the desert. Possibly just dig across from somewhere. Always cast lava. Oh god, yeah, lava trail would not be a fun always cast. Thankfully, I've only got the one always cast, so it should be a while until the next one shows up in the vote. I don't need to worry too badly about the other ones. In worst case scenario, my main one becomes Tentacle. Which, I mean, it should work. I mean, tentacles do a lot of damage. However, I don't think it benefits from eat your vegetables. Might. I didn't seem to do that on that deer though, which worries me. It's a best case scenario. Oh yeah, always cast lava, definitely what I'm wanting. And yeah, this is definitely quicker for digging. Let's just dig down here. We then need to get to the bottom of all of this, just fire straight down, can parkour around as I need. It's all fine. I love Triplicate Bolt, it's such a good spell. Like, this is an insane amount of ducks. Entered question mark. What is that? That's a giant mushroom. That's a giant mushroom made of rock. What on earth? Is there stuff inside? There's some stuff in there. What on earth is this? I never knew there was a giant mushroom down here. Just apparently is. Am I right in thinking this is a giant mushroom? I mean, it looks mushroom shaped. I mean, I'd be mad not to eat the weird fungus I find in this peculiar thing. Earth. I'm so confused. It is just a giant mushroom. What? If you trip out massively, then come here, does it do something? I'm genuinely confused right now. I'm just going to ignore it. This isn't what we came down here for. We came for an orb, which is even further down. Just keep making my way down. We've got a few enemies around there, so just murder them. Make sure we don't make themselves into nuisance. Having the ducks just fly up after a minute, that's quite fun. I'm happy having the ducks being this insane. These ducks should now be even faster firing because of improved ones. If I just keep firing down, do I just get to dig down infinitely? I might do, you know. Well, not quite infinitely. The majority, yes, but not infinitely. Grab that. There's apparently a guy up there. He's got teleportium, so be careful. Yeah, unstable teleportium teleports you backwards. Yeah, I don't quite know where I am. I might need to look this up on my map. I feel I've gotten somewhere of interest. Is this where I think it is? Yeah, I think this is the, like, wizard area, isn't it? Like, if you go down to the bottom floor, the Temple of Art, I think it is. You go down there, then you go past the weird little pyramid thing that just pushes away your projectiles. I think this is the second area in there. Because the first one's another magic temple, but then you get to the, like, mage tower or something like that. I can't quite remember what it's called. That'd be this area. Is it down here? Okay, I need to quickly pause this and look at my map. Because I'm lost. Where am I? Okay, this map's outdated. Yeah, this map I'm looking at is outdated. That's not great, actually. Where did I go? I genuinely have no idea where this next orb is. I've never gotten it before. Also, fairly certain I have got another orb somewhere. There's some orb I don't own, other than the one down here. So I can't remember where any other orb is precisely, except from the one in hell, which is a real nuisance to get to. Well, I have done it before. Okay, no, that's the first magic temple. This is the wizard's den. Alright, that's fine. Feels gloomy. Good to know, because I can see. Because I've eaten far too much worm blood. As probably recommended by a medical professional. No, I should just run. I don't need to kill that guy. Just keep on moving. I'm hoping that this orb is in the wizard's den. And with the worm blood, I'll be able to actually see. So I'll be able to try and figure it out. That was a toxic sludge mage just there. That's one of the charm ones. It just fires randomly from time to time. Got homing, it will take care of threats that I can't see. That guy's just disappeared anyway, so that's fine. I need to keep in mind though, my ducks, after a while, the migratory instinct kicks in. They just fly directly upwards, trying to get back to the moon, where, as everyone knows, is where ducks come from. I can promise you this is accurate fact. I am a Twitch streamer, I would never lie to you. Anything exciting? Not really in that wand. I'll leave it be. I'm just looking around, I don't know where I'm going. But I'm here, so that's good. I love roaming in Triplicate. Like, it went round there, then went down and hit a different guy. That's amazing. Also, temporary immortality means I can just do whatever for a bit. I don't even need to worry. Could even drink some teleport here. Delicious. That somehow didn't have any bad effect. I've been polymorphed. Okay, no, never mind. Well, I shouldn't have gotten cocky, should I? Temporary immortality, but that polymorph projectile does damage. Oh, it's gonna be so long until I get another good run like this. Oh god. That's annoying. That's annoying. I knew it would be polymorph that got me this run. I just got cocky because immortality is thinking, yeah, I can just speed through this area, look for the orb. Nope. I mean, yeah, that's a fitting proverb, I feel secure. Ah, it sucks. I'm not annoyed at, I'm just disappointed in myself. I should have done better. I should have done better. I know that can happen. I forgot that there were polymorph pages in here. I thought it was only polymorph liquid you got in this area. Well, I think that's the end of the stream. There's only 15 minutes left. I can assure you, I don't feel like going into another run right now, so yeah, that's probably about it. Oh, that really does suck for the end of an everything run though. That was going so well. We're not going to get another run like that in ages. I waited like 2 months to get a good run like that going. But yeah, I did enjoy myself. Like, despite dying like that, I did enjoy myself. I hope you all enjoyed as well. I mean, a lot of you stuck around for quite a while. So, I do appreciate the company, at the very least, even if you did try and murder me a few times. Thankfully, you weren't too bad. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, or day, or whatever it is, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye for now.